my name is Andrew, and I am excited to be back! Let's go! I've had exams to do. I have tried to record this 3 times, but for some reason my camera keeps slowing me down when I'm trying to edit. So much so that I had to bring a charger up from my ceiling down. So yeah, that's how my day is going so far. So I'm excited to be back. Let's get started. We are here to talk about Gushing Over Magical Girls, or Mahou Shoujo ni Akogarete. I'm trying to say it. Now, I've read this series all the way through chapter 55, I think, which is the most current issue right now. And I'm here to wonder, is it worth watching? And is it a hen wearing a tie? So let's get started. So our main character is Utena Hiranagi, who is obsessed with magical girls. The world is basically the same concept, kind of like Sailor Moon. There's magical girls. They're here to fight this big organization that's evil named Enformita. Being named Venalita kind of tricks Utena into becoming a villain, which is pretty hilarious, I will say. And she goes even a step further as to blackmail her into attacking the heroes. The question is, who are these heroes? Well, let's get the lineup. So we have Magia Magenta, Magia Azure, and Magia Sulfur, who are actually students with Utena, but they don't know each other's secret identity. For a while, Utena does recruit more into her ranks. We have Kuroso Mirano, who can control like toys and can control like put people in that world of toys and kind of control how the world can go. We have Kiwi Aragawa, who can basically just use explosives. As far as I can remember, she can use explosives whenever she wants, and each character has like a second or third form, kind of similar to Dragon Ball Z, where they have different forms after a while when they evolve. So what you're going to get probably from the anime is you're going to get that first arc where they're recruiting people, and then a possible coup by Utena and her friends to overthrow the leader of Enformita. And while that is happening, we also have Venalita, who is trying to cock up something in the background of all of this. But let's get to the reason why this show is so talked about, or at least is going to be talked about. Most of the jokes are just about them being perverts. Mind you, they're in high school. You go, Andrew, what are you talking about? Like, there's perverted anime all the time. What's wrong with that? Alright, let's talk about the first episode real quick. Just real quick. Let's talk about the first episode, right? So she attacks the heroes, right? And she ends up after a while spanking them. And you're like, well, yeah, Andrew, they get spanked, they get whooped, that kind of thing. No. I'm not talking about they getting whooped. I'm talking about they're getting spanked. Like, she is smacking that, like, shout out Akon, but, like, she is smacking their asses, like, and enjoying it. Like a lot. And if you want to call me crazy, I get it, because, like, that's weird to say, because, like, it's anime, like, that's what it is sometimes. But then we get into tentacle play during this point, and it's just like, I could be doing literally anything right now. Like, I have a bunch of games that I could talk about that are bad, or good, or things, or ones you've never even heard of. I even have I have over 200 comic books that I could talk about that are just out of pocket and crazy. I have 2 bookcases of manga that I could be doing. I could literally be doing... I've, forgotten myself a little bit. I apologize for that. But man, they do not ease you into the show. They definitely stomp on your... That was a poor choice of words. That was just poor choice of words. Enough screwing around. Like, the characters themselves, a lot of them are either sadists, masochists, exhibitionists, or some other kind of pervert that I can't think of off the top of my head. And as I was writing the script, I didn't think of anymore. I consider the plot structure very similar to One Punch Man, where we focus on that main arc for them, but at the same time that is kind of running, near the end of that arc, you'll have something else kind of creeping along to try and tell you the next plot story, or something further down the line of that. And this kind of does the same thing where the plot isn't really that strong, but they try to set up the next continually arcs. If you like that kind of structure of One Punch Man, sure. If you like the idea of a kinkier version of Sailor Moon, sure. But other than that, I don't think I could recommend you guys really watching it that much. I watch it here and there because you might get tired of it very quickly, faster than you would expect. So the real question, is this a hen wearing a tie, or is this a gray area, or is it not at all? Well, I will say it's a strong gray area, because here's the thing, with adult shows, you will have intimate moments, but here's the thing, it will not have to consume literally everything of the plot. It shouldn't. It just should not. You should have it every now and then, sure, but like it should not be the antithesis of your plot, basically. Whereas this one, it goes a little too much into that, and it's just like, it's not even one scene away from me, because they do have somewhat intimate moments, it feels like, on screen. I wouldn't say it's similar to Food Wars, but it goes a lot further than Food Wars, by far. So, it's definitely a gray area, like a strong, dark gray area. But I don't want to talk about it anymore. So, I will be talking about other ones next that I actually kind of enjoy. Just please like and subscribe and comment, just because this actually took me 5 times to record, and I don't know how many hours or what have you it's going to take me to actually edit this video. I also stream on Twitch, and I usually tell people on Instagram when I'm going to go live. So, I hope your day is as awesome as you are, and I will see you in the next video.